Hey, so for this week, I'm gonna talk about romanticism and some things in it that are kind of weird, understandably so. So, romanticism has a link to sexuality. When people think about romanticism, they think, okay, let's say heteroromanticism is blue and homoromanticism is yellow. So biromanticism must be green. It makes sense, right? Because they think, blue plus yellow equals green, because, biromantic people are probably have dates with, straight with, girls and boys. So they think that's the perfect analogy. But the thing is that, biromanticism is actually more like, blue and orange, I guess. So in which, let's say heteroromanticism is blue and homoromanticism is orange. As an example, what it ends up looking like is this, if you put it on a scale. So then you're like, what color is that? You don't know. Because the thing is, bisexuality, biromanticism, it's not as simple as that, because it just isn't. Because, a person may be equally romantically attracted to someone who is either a girl or a boy, but where they fall on the scale may be like here or here, maybe they're sometimes here. And then panromanticism, hold on a second. Panromanticism is basically saying, fuck this. This is dumb. I will love whoever the fuck I want, and I don't really care if they're a girl or a boy or a girl boy, because some people, I don't know. Panromanticism is basically the fall in love with whoever it is and not require the gender binary. And aromanticism, it's like, here we go, right here, this place right here. This is like romanticism going down from extremely romantic to not romantic at all. Yay, visual aids! As far as the discussion on romanticism goes, however, there is one thing that kind of bothers me. It's that it seems that asexuals have the monopoly or whatever over the discussion of romanticism, because you have heteromantics, biromantics, aromantics, panromantics, homoromantics, and the thing that this discussion forgets to note is that sexuality and romanticism are separate from each other, and because otherwise all asexuals would be aromantic, and I know for my personal case that's not true. But what I find interesting is that no one ever examines whether other sexual people have a discrepancy between their romantic attraction and their sexual attraction. And I think they do. For example, a lot of my bisexual friends, they were equally attracted to male and female, but when it came to actually dating people, they tended to go one way or the other. So, like, one of my friends, she was bisexual, but she was largely homoromantic because she hated guys. And I always wonder, if it's possible for someone to be heterosexual but homoromantic. I'd really like to see studies on that someday, and it's one of those things that people don't ask, and I think it's possible. It just that, because people, and I know that, a lot of sexual people aren't romantic at all. So I know a lot of sexual aromantics. So, romanticism is weird, and when you pair it with sexuality, it gets kind of wonky in weird ways. So, I don't know where that discussion's gonna go someday, or if it's gonna go anywhere. But it's there. For all of you who are curious, This is a wig. Yeah, this is a short video. See you next week.